Hello, hi chat, hi. Wait, let me make sure I have some BGM going. Guys, my mom is here.
Hi.
Say hi, Mamasimov. Holy. Wait, chat, I do have to thank Rief Boy. He made the Mamasimov art. She's very attractive. That's you, Mom.
It looks just like me.
It does look pretty similar, though. He did a really good job. I didn't even send him a picture of you. I was just like, can you make her look kind of like me, but like a mom with short hair?
There we go.
Mamasimov Nikkei when? We're looking at Thursday to show her all of the Nikkeis. That's the
Big butt thing.
Yeah, that's the big butt thing. Can you guys hear us okay? Can you hear? I know it's maybe a little bit lighter because we're in our kitchen right now because today is cooking day. So we're making Mamasimov's P&Gs. Dog in the background. Yeah, we have our little puppies. I might take their collars off really quick.
Yeah, Loki, he's a little black lab, and then Gussie's a Frenchie and very poorly behaved. And here he comes.
It's stinky and stinkier. So today we're making toffee bars. It's cookies and questions with my mom, and I think once we get them in the oven I can start asking more questions, but what do we need to get started? We have our stand mixers over here. Over here. Oh my god. So we might need to move this so it's not too loud while we're talking.
Why don't you put it back there? Put it back there.
Okay.
It's plugged in though, so we don't want any accidents.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, I had an accident, so I have a broken wing.
Her wrist is broken. What were you doing?
I was hiking.
You were hiking?
I was.
And
I tripped on a rock. And then my wrist landed on a rock really hard.
It's good you're okay though. You had surgery
Thursday. Yeah.
So it wasn't too long ago.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
All's good.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. Bit of a tough cookie. She had a little bit of a fall. Leah, be careful of the table's reflection.
It was a sports injury. It was not a fall. I was doing a sport.
Like daughter, like mother. That's true. Yeah, we're not allowed to call it a fall. We have to call it a sports injury because it makes her feel better. Okay. Where's the recipe?
Right there.
Okay.
You can send a picture. I don't know if they can see it.
Yeah, they can look at it.
It's Mima's recipe.
That's her mother. The grandmother. Grand Mamasimov. Is this not come out? Oh, this.
It does. We put
Okay.
the stuff in there.
So
We always
normalcy is
double it.
overrated, yes.
Huh?
We always double it.
Yes.
So
when we
it's 2 cups of butter.
So that's a whole pound.
So it's a whole, all 4 sticks of butter.
That's a whole pound because each stick is a half cup. Just so you know.
I'm trying to figure out where's the best position for this. There we go. Each stick is half a cup. So we're doing
Yes.
4 sticks of butter.
It's very healthy.
It's like Paula Deen.
And you have to use butter.
If you use margarine,
It's gross.
they sent you to prison.
And so when you do it, you want to use unsalted butter too, because you can control your moisture. If you have salted butter, then it can be not good. At least that's what they say on the internet, and you know it's all true.
So we can't do too much talking while we put the ingredients in, because one time, I was being taught Spanish by your sister,
Yes, her
my
aunt.
aunt, and we were making a pie
Right around Thanksgiving.
right around Thanksgiving. It was like an apple pie, right?
No, pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin pie. What do we put like too much salt in?
No, they didn't put any sugar. They forgot sugar. Yeah, and then my poor grandmother at the time was in a nursing home, and goodness, she didn't have any taste because she ate it. So there you go.
Okay, so we gotta cream this.
Yeah, so
Okay,
she's gonna
I'll
put it over
this
there.
in the thing, and we'll start creaming it. Chat, be normal.
I can do that while you talk. You want me
Okay.
to?
Well, it's just turning it on. It's a little quieter in the kitchen. Hopefully that's not too loud. We need to cream it though. Pee pee poo poo. Thanks, School Logs, for that one. Be what? Be normal. I know it's really hard for you guys. Does pumpkin have its own natural sugars?
A little bit, but not much.
Yeah, not much. Can you actually make it louder? Shut up. Here, I'll put some noise suppression on. Here.
Probably good. There, I made it louder.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I don't think I actually. Here, we'll add a noise suppression filter on. Is that better? Thanks, Mom.
I gotta figure out how to get this thing out.
Here, I got it. Don't do it. You have no arms to it.
It's creamed enough. The brown sugar. Let me mix my brown sugar up. With my little
Oh, your
brown
bear.
sugar, my bear.
Your brown
in there.
sugar bear. The stand mixer ASMR is part of the baking experience. Takes me back to the kitchen. We do have the first question for you, Mom.
Okay.
Okay. So these were all submitted in the Google form link pinned chat if you still have questions. Did Leah have any adorable Halloween costumes growing up?
Let's see. What were you? Well, she usually wore whatever her sister had the time before. But they did have to submit what they wanted to be by September 30th so that I had time to make it.
She would
You
make all
always
the
like being
costumes.
ballerinas and stuff like that. Girly girl stuff.
Yeah, like princesses. I remember I really liked the genie costumes you made.
Yeah. Well, those are actually Aunt Mary Ann made those.
Yeah.
You guys don't know who she is. Anyway. I'm trying.
The classic hand-me-downs. Yeah. I lived primarily off of hand-me-downs.
But you, like when you were older, like you were, what were you, Dracula once? And
Really?
yeah.
I remember being Aries. Not Aries. Who's
But
the
then you
one?
started making all your own stuff. So then
Yeah,
I
in
kind of
high
got out of
school.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I couldn't teach her how to sew because she wouldn't listen to me. So my friend had to teach her. It's true.
Yeah.
This
I
is
wouldn't
true.
listen. I was
Okay.
too stubborn.
So
Okay.
now we need 2 cups of brown
I'll do it.
sugar.
I'll
So
do it.
you,
I'll
you
do
know how
it.
to pack it?
Yeah, I'll pack it. You taught me when I was a child. How much do you know about Twitch and streaming in general?
I've watched some of it.
You watched it?
I actually want to do Twitch craft making, but
Oh.
yeah. But none of my friends understand that. I hang out with the older crowd. A bunch of quilters, even though I don't quilt.
Yeah.
But
You have your quilting lady group, right?
yeah,
Wait, how much we need this?
2 cups. We gave finish that,
Okay.
and then one more. But I understand that they do it, and you're playing a card game, but I don't understand how that works.
That's okay.
Because
You don't need to understand that part.
And they tried to get me to play one of those card games, and I was so confused that I had to drink heavily.
That I had to do that.
That was
actually,
magic,
too.
I think.
No,
I think somebody tried to get us to play.
Yeah. See, here's the thing, though. I also have to drink when I play card games because
It's very stressful.
There was another question that was similar, which was
Let's dump it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
Which was, how much do you know about VTubing?
Is that YouTube?
Kind of.
I actually have. I've done a couple of YouTube things.
Or how aware?
But I'm not good at it.
How aware are you about VTubers and their culture?
Well, I know you go to things.
You understood cosplay when I was doing that, right?
Yeah, well, we would go, they'd cosplay when it was in Baltimore, and my husband and I would go to a restaurant across from there and get a bucket of beer and watch all the kids walk by. So it was somewhat entertaining. And then, yeah.
Yeah, you would people
and then,
watch.
What were those things called? Neebawoos or newbies or
weeaboos?
Weeaboos, yeah. Those. There were a bunch of weeaboos.
Neebawoo. That's so good.
Do you know what I mean? Okay, I still.
No, I'm not making fun of you, Mommy. I just think it's really, the way you said it was really funny.
Okay, we're gonna have to cream that after you're done.
Okay, I'll cream it.
Okay. Some ooze.
But do you know what an oshi is?
No, is it the ocean?
That's a good guess.
Water? Does it involve water?
So an oshi.
Well, it would make sense. It would involve water. I'm just saying.
An oshi is like your favorite streamer, your favorite person.
Oh.
Yeah. It means to push, so it's like to support them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know any of those. I watch some stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. What do you watch on YouTube?
Stamping stuff.
Oh, you like your cards.
Yeah, and puppies.
And puppies.
And kittens. And then I was watching a lady on rehab for your wrist from breaking it today.
Because they know everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank all the subs after. It's hard for me to scroll through them right now, but thank you guys so much for the resubs. Okay.
I'm gonna turn this up.
Okay. It's good. The noise suppression is actually really working for that. They can't. It's.
We need to scrape the sides. Okay, we'll scrape the sides. Everything's sticking. There's a spatula.
Okay. I'll ask the next question and then you can.
I can talk
while I do this. What's something you like about your daughter that you wish more people knew?
Oh, she is fiercely independent. Yes.
I think that's you.
No, I'm that way too, but that's why I like it. And not afraid to try new things. And she calls a spade because a spade is a spade. That's what I like.
Have no filter.
That's okay. Most people lose their filter around my age, so you're just ahead of the curve. Yeah, just ahead of the curve. It's all right. You're just forward thinking.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll go with that. I'll tell you about it. I can keep an eye on it.
Okay. I mean, I can show her Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but I don't think she wants to see it. Now I need to plug my phone in.
I'm gonna get a charger. I have a charger.
What was Leah like as a child? And did she have any sort of habits or thing that made fun memories?
Well, the one I can kind of show, so she was a girly girl. She loved dresses, and she had a pair of jellies. And we went on it was probably her first hike near Sedona in this little park, and it was about a mile. But she insisted on wearing her jellies. And I told her that if she wore her jellies, she had to walk the whole time. I was not picking her up. And you could tell she was uncomfortable, but she kept her jellies on because they were fashionable. There's that one.
I was always doing it for the fashion.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you were going to tell them about how I would eat sticks of butter as a kid.
I missed that. I must have been busy with something else. I mean, the one thing she did was when she was little, she was like very picky eater. But as soon as she finished eating, like everybody was done, she was first in line for dessert.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, desserts. There was a different stomach.
I
There was a dessert stomach.
I genuinely think I do have like it's something psychological, right? Where like I do like get full, and then I'll be completely ready for dessert. Okay. The self-report. I really thought she was gonna say. I was ready for her to say that. Oh, it's tracking you now. This over here. No, it's okay.
What's the question? What was it you thought?
I thought you were gonna say the butter thing.
Oh, does I don't remember you eating butter. I mean, you like butter. Who doesn't like butter?
Yeah, I loved butter. Has Leah changed much as she's grown up?
No, not really.
I stayed the same.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still like stubborn. And...
Very stubborn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's times when I remember that play you were in. Remember that play when you were a bridezilla? So she was this bridezilla in this play. It was some murder mystery thing it was a dinner thing that we went to.
Yeah, musical.
And so
dinner theater.
She was doing her acting thing or whatever it was. And we were sitting at our table. Everybody else is laughing and we're scared to death because it's our morning every single morning before school when she was freaking out. We were like, this is not funny. I do remember that.
Yeah.
And then she also had to play, like she could have had a really good part in the Little Shop of Horrors, but she wanted to be the plant.
I wanted to be the puppet.
Yeah, she was the puppet.
I was the
plant.
puppeteer.
So, because that's what she wanted to do.
I thought it would be fun.
I need to scrape it again. You want to scrape it again? Get the rest of the butter down?
Okay.
We're getting there. This usually doesn't take this long.
It's just the talking that's taking us.
Yeah.
Moving in between.
And one of the things, so when you're doing stuff, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick while she's scraping the bowl. Let me get the oven ready.
Well, one of the most important parts of baking is scraping the bowl.
Yeah, you got to get the butter all incorporated. That's the get the side of the spatula thing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. A question for the both of us. From 1 to 10, where would you say your relationship as mother and daughter is? With 10 being the best. That's a good relationship.
Yeah, like 9.5. It just sometimes I don't hear from her for a long time.
Okay, well,
and she's hard to chase down.
That's true.
And then I'm kind of hard to chase down too.
We're both, we're very a little busy. Hard to reach.
Yeah.
I wonder where I got that from.
Well, we got a bit busy.
Yeah. What's your favorite moment you had with Leah and her siblings?
Gosh. I mean, there's lots. I don't know if I could pick a favorite.
What's I think the funniest would be when my sister and my brother were outside and my sister was mad at you.
Oh,
and
you were a baby, but yeah.
Yeah, she went, I hate her.
Yes.
You hate her to my brother. And then my brother was like, yeah.
I mean, the screen was open so I could hear every single word. And so I thought it was pretty funny. I'm like, well, I guess, I mean, if your goal is to raise your children well, if they hate you,
You're doing something.
you're doing something right, you know? Because you can't be their best friend all the time. And when they're older, you can be a best friend.
Yeah. Runs in the family because they're hard to chase down. Yeah, we're hard to chase down.
They did unionize against me, yes, but it didn't work.
Yeah, we tried to start a union. Can you turn off the noise suppression you turned on for the mixer? Yeah. Is that a genuine suggestion, Duologues, or you want to hear the mixer? Oh, it didn't work? Did Mom give you pizza too? She gave me so much pizza. It sounds like a robot voice? Oh, okay, sorry.
I don't know how any of this works.
Let's see. What's a moment from my childhood where you let me get away with it? Where I did something bad without telling you, but you let me off the hook without telling me?
Wow. Well, she had an older brother that was a challenge. So a lot of times I didn't notice what she was doing if she was doing something bad. So let's put that disclaimer right there.
Yeah.
What I do remember was like sometimes people would ask things thinking that you had done something wrong, but they wanted information. Like one time, they, after school, a friend called and said, "Did Megan say? Did they say anything about what happened on the bus?" And I was like, "Well, what did she do?" Where instead of, I'm like, you know, I figured she did something wrong, not you know, wanting to know what had happened. Something bad had happened with some kids, and
my kids when they put the sticker on my back?
I don't think it was that.
Oh.
But you know, I'm like, well, I mean, really, you guys did not get into too much trouble. I mean, your brother, the one time where he didn't want to do the pommel horse thing. Yeah, they made him in gym. There was a horse you had to jump over like in gymnastics. And he was like, "This is not a good idea," and they still made him do it, and he broke his arm. And he told them that, "I told you it was not a good idea." So usually they didn't get into too much trouble.
That's a good answer.
Now I did.
What's your favorite gift that you received from me?
Let's see. Well, oh, the best thing. This thing is awesome. Totally awesome. It was last year, I think, for Christmas. It's a cell phone charger and a watch charger. And it's right beside our bed. Yeah, it's like the best thing ever. Yeah. And when we go somewhere else, we miss it so much because basically all you do is you take everything and just throw it on this thing and it's done instead of having to plug everything in.
You're like, it's like a.
It was a charger for the iPhone.
Yeah, it's like a wireless charger, right?
And the iWatch.
Yeah, Apple Watch.
But I mean, I really like the little they make handmade stuff. I mean, I'd get my coupons, which I never really.
You never used them.
I never used them. I still have all their ornaments from when they were in school, and I keep on trying giving them back to them, but nobody will take them.
You don't want
they're quite attractive.
We made them for you.
They're gorgeous, and they decorate the back of the tree every year.
The back of the tree. Considering the generation gap, what are your thoughts on people marrying older than they used to? So you know how you got married you got married at like what, like 20, 23?
I was 22.
22.
I don't have a problem with it. We were just young, and you know, now everybody travels and does all that other kind of stuff. So most of my friends who have kids are older than I am, and you know, because we're kind of young. I think I had you. So I had Elizabeth. I had the first at 25, and then 27 and 29. So we were young.
Yeah. 29 is really young to have a kid,
But
especially your last one.
yeah. But now, I mean, there's the advantage to it is now we can do whatever we want. We're hiking the Grand Canyon. We're whitewater rafting. We're not too old to do things. When we were young, we didn't have money to do things anyway, so we wouldn't have been able to do it. But I mean, I think you got to do what you got to do, and it's hard to live in this economy. It's hard. You have to, and kids are expensive.
That's true.
And they're getting more and more expensive. It's not
Inflation, am I right?
inflation and, well, there's a lot of, I mean, when I went to college, my tuition, okay, this is going to date me, but I'm not that old, really. My tuition, I think, was $1,200 a semester,
Holy shit.
I think. That might have been with room and board, too.
With room and board?
When I graduated from college, my student debt was $3,000. So things are a lot different.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I went to in-state school. At the time, went to University of Maryland, and it's hard to get in now. Mm-hmm. But when I went, all you needed was a C average and a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. So I got in fine.
A C average and a heartbeat.
Okay, we're ready to start gradually adding flour.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this over.
Those are the dogs.
They're excited.
They think they're watchdogs.
How much is that one in just with inflation? I have no idea.
I don't know.
You guys have Google. That's a Google.
So I started college in 1983, graduated in 1987.
Wow.
So if that tells you. It's a state school, and things have kind of changed. A lot of the state schools for in-state tuition are high anyway, you know.
Next question. Are you afraid of AI in some way or another?
No, I don't understand it, but no. If somebody's going to do my work, I'm fine with that. But I don't quite understand it, and I don't think it's unsafe, but I don't know enough about it, so I'm sorry.
I think it's unsafe.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna need you to count the flour cups we're putting in.
We're only putting 2 in, so after this one we have 1 more. So if she forgets, let us know.
Wait, only 2? It says.
Oh, we gotta do 4 cups.
Yeah, we do 4 cups.
Okay, never mind.
It's a good thing that.
Yeah, good thing. You know, so I have a helpful hint for that. What you do when you have to do a lot of things, so we have to do 4 cups. So I get out 4 toothpicks. There's 4. We're putting 1 in. So we have 3 left. I'm just saying.
You're so smart.
Because I can't
it's a
count.
little ADHD trick.
So she's going to put 1 in. So you're going to gradually add the flour. But once we get this done, we're getting to the end of the work part.
Yeah.
But she's going to have to separate the eggs because I can't do that with my hand. Yeah.
Do you want to get the eggs? Can you get the eggs out?
I already have milk.
You have milk?
Yeah. Do you want to, you mean do that while they're asking questions?
Sure.
Because I can do that. It's not too heavy. Pulling in the internet says
We can take some live from chat too. Mom can't count and neither can their daughter. That's actually fair. All the time I'll miss lethal in a game on like Yu-Gi-Oh because I won't count.
Oh yeah, I can't count.
Yeah. I love you, Leah. I love you, Chatter.
I married an accountant for a reason. I don't have to do math.
Oh my god, Leah, she just did the spoon method, but for tasks. She's smart. Is your mom single? No, she has a husband that she
high
does...
maintenance husband.
High maintenance is more telling than high value.
He's high value, but he's high maintenance.
Yeah, he's high maintenance. He's very needy. I think somebody asked earlier on the form, they said, how did you meet your husband and get married to him?
Well, we met at a fraternity party.
Mm-hmm.
And so my mother was she was like almost like Emily Post. So
Who's Emily Post?
She's like an etiquette person.
Oh, she was very like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just the backstory on that.
Yeah.
So I had
proper.
moved into the dorm, and a girl across the hall invited me to a party, and I said I would go.
Mm-hmm.
And then my roommate moved in, and she invited me to another party, which I found out was going to be a funner party than the party I was already said I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
But because I agreed to go to the first one, I went to the first one.
Yeah, because
that's
proper.
where I met her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not I don't wear heels. I'm a sneaker kind of girl, and I was wearing these heels, and so we were at this party, and this guy, his name was Bill Crowley. I don't even know if he's still alive, but he was disgusting. And he wouldn't leave me alone.
All men are like that. All men are gross.
So I was like, I had to like kind of run away.
Mm-hmm.
And so her dad was there, so I handed him my shoes so I would run away. And so at the end of the night, I had to get my shoes back, and so that's how we met.
It's Kegarella.
Yeah.
The story of Kegarella.
And Emily Post. It's a Google. Google Emily Post. She's a real person.
She's a real person. How did you get married? Didn't he propose to you in like a fast food restaurant?
Yeah. So he had just gotten his computer, like it was what are they called, dot matrix? It was an IBM something.
Oh, yeah.
So he spent the ring fund on the computer, so he had to use the house fund for the ring fund. Anyway, so he did the proposal on something he printed out.
Wait, he didn't
just
even have a
handed
ring?
me a piece of paper.
He didn't have a ring?
No, he had a ring.
Oh.
He had a ring because then we didn't have a house.
Oh, but he printed something out with his computer?
Yes.
To
and
ask
he
you to
handed
marry.
it to me. Yes.
That's so cute.
And we could go anywhere we wanted, but he was typing my senior paper.
Oh.
And so, like, we don't have time. Let's just go to Watson's and get chicken. So we had fried chicken at Watson's. It was a restaurant-ish. So, anyway, he was typing my paper.
From McDonald's proposal to high maintenance. He's high maintenance now, but he'll eat like Culver's.
He just needs help.
He was doing your college work? No, he was just typing the paper. I'm sure it was already written on paper.
He knows nothing about massive thermal burns in the first 24 to 48 hours. He knew nothing about that. There's no way he could write anything about that. He can't even put a Band-Aid on.
That's true. Sure. Nah, for real though. Oh my god, he sent her the email at Taco Bell. Yeah, teach us about massive thermal burns in the first 48 hours. Yeah, what do you do after a massive thermal burn, Mom, in the first 48 hours?
Well, you're actually more worried about their cardiovascular system as far as fluids and that kind of thing than anything else.
Because of shock or whatever?
You know, it's been 30-some years, so I honestly don't remember. And back then, we didn't have Google or anything. You had to go to the library and use what did they call it? There was a card thing. There was a thing.
Oh, like the card system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had to get a card because you had to photocopy everything because you couldn't take anything home. So you had to have a copy card. And then you couldn't plagiarize, too. So it was very,
Well, how could you plagiarize if it's...
I don't know.
In a book. Hi, Zeta. Okay. Where are we? I guess I can show you a picture of a Pikmin, but
Of what?
I can do that later. When things are in the oven.
So they're not there yet. We're getting ready for a third cup of flour.
What do you think A-malt means? A-M-A-L-T.
Well, maybe I would think like a milkshake, but
Oh, like a
malted, but
malted milkshake.
I don't know.
It's an acronym that stands for All Men Are Like That.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if I can talk about this on here. I didn't know what a MILF was, so I had no idea.
Yeah.
And so her dad and his friend were going to the AC/DC concert. I think that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so her
Those three.
sister and future husband and I went to this brewery, and they have this on video. And I'm
Yeah, we have the
like,
video somewhere.
We ordered. It was MILF, and I'm like, what's a MILF? I have no idea. What does that mean? And they couldn't stop laughing. So
It's still very funny. Because it was only a few years ago, too.
I didn't know what it was. But anyway,
What is it?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
No. I think it's Moms I'd Like to F, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Man, I love it. Yeah, it stands for Man, I Love Fishing.
Oh, there you go. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that line, are all men like that?
Like what?
Evil.
No.
You don't think so?
No. So my advice to people out there is you want whoever you're with, girl, guy, whatever, to worship the ground you walk on.
True! True
I
and
have taught that
real.
to my children, and that's the way it is.
Do you think Dad worships the ground you walk on?
He can't survive without me. But we have mutual respect.
Yeah.
There's that too. I don't mean it's not one-sided, but that's my thought on it. Okay, one more cup.
Okay.
I'll do that with you.
Okay. Get the next question. Incompetent. Hey Leah, can your mom be my new Oshi? Yeah, she's my Oshi actually.
Oh, what's an Oshi?
We just explained. It's your favorite.
Oh. Okay. It takes me a while to learn things. I'm a little slow.
Oh, is this not on?
It's not working. Did you turn it on?
No, I think it's working now. Yeah, there it is. Do you think chat is weird?
No.
No? You think they're normal?
Chat? Like chatting on
No, like them.
who?
My viewers.
Oh. Well, there's a whole spectrum. So my philosophy is, no, just let me talk.
Okay.
And don't get into that.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody's different. And it's like, okay, most people think that I am BATSHIT crazy. And I'm okay with that. I'm not boring. So there you go. So everybody's different. And how boring would the world be if we weren't?
Yeah. So you think they're on some spectrum?
No, I didn't say that. I said everybody's different.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Charlie. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll take my mom out for a glass of wine later.
Yeah, we don't want to mix that with the pain medicine.
Yeah,
too.
not right now. Has Leah educated you on what a femcel is? What do you think a femcel is?
A group of females.
That would be more positive. A femcel is a woman who can't get a man.
Oh. Well, she's probably better off.
True! Do you know that women live longer if they're unmarried, on average? They're happier and they live longer.
I don't know if that's true. I think they need a dog.
They need a dog?
Those would have to have a dog.
That's true.
And not one of those little ones that fit in purses. That's not a dog.
Yeah, you want like a big dog.
That's like a hamster that barks. That's not a dog.
Okay, the world needs to know. Zeta, my brother claims that he would always eat my food because I would let it go bad.
That's not true.
I claim that He would eat it without asking when I intended to eat it. Both claimed it was more often their side than the other. Which one is correct?
Meg, let's see here. I would go with that he was eating her food.
He was eating my food!
Hey.
He was eating my food!
No.
He was doing it! He was doing it!
She had to write, do not eat poison on everything.
Yeah, it was poison because it was going bad.
It was not.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't go bad in 24 hours.
Well, it's not because... Alright, well, fine, whatever.
Yes! I win! I win! I was right. I was right the whole time.
Well, and we can. Well, let's give him 20%, so he feels a little bit better.
All right, we'll give him 20%.
Maybe 20%.
Yeah,
he was right,
be
but
fair.
within 24 hours, food does not go bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
I have to deal with him too. But
Yeah, he would eat your like your.
he eat all my stuff from all those dinners.
Yeah,
I
your
go
pharmacy,
to.
your like the like. Okay, so she was a nurse, right? My mom was a nurse, and when she was working, they would take her. Well, not they, but like the sales reps. The sales reps for the
Drugs.
for the drugs,
Chemotherapy.
the drug sales reps would like come and they would take all the nurses out to these fancy dinners.
For education, we were learning stuff.
They were learning stuff, but
we were
mostly
learning how to drink wine and eat steak.
yeah, it was very hard to learn that stuff, right? It's essentially like bribery, kind of.
Well, we have no power over it,
But
so
yeah. And so she would have leftovers. And every time, my brother would eat it.
it was usually filet.
Oh, you mean to separate this?
So put the yolks in here, and then you put the whites in there.
Okay.
Okay, so this next thing we're gonna add. So we've added all the flour. So we're gonna add the egg yolks, and I can't do that. So just put whatever we're gonna add in one of them. And so what my mom would do is she would save the egg whites and make meringue. What I'm gonna do is throw them out, unless we want to add them to eggs tomorrow.
Chat, look how good I am at separating an egg.
Can they see? Look
Yeah,
at
you can see.
that.
Isn't that good?
That's very good. I can't do that.
I'm gonna
See,
put
I'm
that on
injured.
now.
See, there's this.
It's okay, but
There you go. Good job. One more to go.
Yay!
I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in
Okay.
so that it goes slower.
Yeah, so it has some liquid in it. When are you going to debut as a VTuber?
I don't know. I don't know how to work any of this stuff.
I'm gonna show you because you want to. She actually did want to stream.
Yeah, I do crafty stuff. I
Yeah.
make things.
When I was growing up, she would have.
20 or 30? 20 or 30
Yeah,
women.
she would always have like people over for her little like crafting sessions. Because you were in an MLM, right?
Yeah.
You were in like how many MLMs have you been in?
Oh, a few.
A few.
I just do it for the goodies. There you go.
You've been in like, well, we could count them maybe.
3.
Three?
I think 3.
Only 3?
Yeah.
No, more than that.
3.
No, it's more.
Stampin' Up.
The Angel Company.
Oh, 4.
It's Stamping Up, The Angel Company, Young Living.
Weekenders.
No, and
I
then
did
Monet.
Weekenders. Oh yeah, that too. Okay, I'm a disaster. Don't try and sell me anything and say, hey, if you're gonna join this, you can get this much off. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. That sounds like fun.
Moms loving moms? No, multi-level marketing. Your mom isn't Stamping Up? That's crazy.
I'm a good stamper.
Yeah, she's a really good stamper. She has some really nice cards.
like
She
the-
wanted the craft supplies with a discount. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of them do it.
Yeah, of course.
Are you proud of how well I have done since starting to do content?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. I still don't get it, but I think it's great.
Aw.
I still don't get it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Very cool.
What was your first thought when Leah started watching things like anime.
Well, I think it started. So this all started from those school book sales at elementary school. I think that's where it all started.
With like the how to draw manga.
Yeah. I think that's how it all started.
The Scholastic book fairs.
Yeah, and I mean, it was like, we didn't get it, but I mean, doesn't mean it's not something interesting or cool or fun. I mean, they're having fun doing it. It was doing no harm. And you know what? There was a lot of worse stuff they could have gotten into.
That's true. I could have been doing drugs.
Or you could have been mean, like those other girls.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't like mean girls.
That's true. Ooh, wait, here's a good question that chat's not going to ask you, but I'll ask you.
Okay.
Do you think that my cousin Ashley is a bitch?
Well, I think she's different, and I think she's spoiled. And I think she rubs you the wrong way. So, there's that. Does she annoy me? Yes. But not my,
Yeah, not your circus, not your clowns.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with it on a regular basis, and so, I mean, it's like family. So I'm one of 7 kids, and of those 7 kids, there's like 3 I like. So I got some extras.
You got bonus siblings.
Yeah, so yes, they're out there, and I'm not that I don't love them, but it's just like,
some of them didn't know how to raise their kids right.
yeah, and we just don't, some of us have things in common that others don't, so.
I'm glad you only had 3 kids because we all get along.
Yeah.
And we like each other.
But when they were little, they didn't get along. It was awful.
Well,
It was bad.
yeah,
It was bad.
yeah.
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 I had to stop working because you guys were going to kill each other.
As someone with multiple children who are streamers, who is your favorite streamer?
I honestly have never seen any of it, so I don't know. And again, you can never choose with children. They're just, everybody's different. They all have their good things.
That's such a mom answer. Such a diplomatic answer. You've
try.
also never watched it. So,
I've never watched
yeah.
it, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand what they're talking about. Like when they were trying to teach us to play the cards, and I'm like,
you had to get
okay,
drunk.
I don't get it, and yeah, that makes no sense. You need to add
Thanks
to
for this
that.
on Night C. Again, we're gonna thank all the subs afterwards. With your experience, how do you raise a child to not have mommy issues as an adult?
I mean, I made you guys do things. If you didn't want to do it, I'm like, pfft. Like when they were all allowed a sport every year, and just one. And once they joined that sport for the year, they had to see it through, whether they hated it or not. This is what you signed up for. And
do this.
if something happened, you have 2 teaspoons. If something happened at school or whatever, I made them go. It was okay. You go and talk to the teacher or the counselor or whatever. If you can't figure it out or they can't figure it out, I'll go in there, because I can be a, what do they call it, a dragon mom? I can be vicious if I have to be.
Tiger mom?
So, whatever. Yeah. But
They can't call you a tiger mom because you're white.
well, I'm not right now. My arm's not. It's quite brown.
Shut up, you're so annoying.
I'm all bruised.
Her arm is in a cast and she's bruised.
But they had to try and solve their problems before we would get in there. And my other philosophy is, and I see it a lot of times, and it was a lot of, with the parents that my kids grew up with, is, oh, not my child. My child would not do that. I was like, what did my kid do? Because I know what what they can do, and I know how awful they can be.
What'd she do this time?
That's what I wanted to know. And it usually was not them. It was somebody else. It was like, what did they see? And I'm like, well, what did they do?
Oh my god.
It's true.
No, it's true.
Everything's in there.
What is the biggest mess I made?
Oh my gosh.
You're like way too ready to answer this question.
Well, your room when you were a teenager, you couldn't even walk through it. I don't even know if there was a path.
There was a path.
It's what we would call here when we're hiking a primitive trail, because there was maybe 3 inches. That's what they call it. It's a primitive trail. And it was mainly clothes and shoes, and then I don't know, papers and artwork, and
Yeah.
yeah, there's that.
So just my room constantly growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then actually this summer I cleaned your room in my house.
Oh, yeah. She found all my socks.
I found your socks, and
I
I
didn't
also
know
I found your shoes too. Those Hokas were in your
My Uggs were there too. I thought they died.
Yeah, I found those too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for finding that.
You're welcome. That was my superpower as a child. They could never find anything, and I had to find things.
Was I the only one with a messy room?
Oh no.
My brother, right?
Everybody.
Everybody?
Oh, listen.
Even my sister?
Yeah, she had hers was not as bad,
Yeah.
but yeah. No. Kyle's room, so when we moved to the house to go to the Virginia house,
The newer house.
yeah. We basically took everything out of his room, removed the carpet. It was so dirty. We had to remove the carpet, paint the house, spray it, and put new carpet down because it smelled so bad. And Mr. Clean, that magic eraser, is your best friend. Because I was able to get that bathroom clean. And the sad thing was the people that bought our house were going to use that room as a nursery.
That's crazy.
But it was
there
fine
was
by
like
the time.
vape smoke like embedded in the walls in there.
Well, that's why we painted it.
Is it true that she hides her items in an alternate dimension? My closet, yeah.
Well, that's called a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we? Somebody asked why is your daughter like this?
Like what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm perfect. Right? Exactly. You're right. You agree.
Because everybody's different.
Mm-hmm. So I'm perfect. That's what she said. Yeah. What's your favorite dish? Yeah, what's your favorite dish? Me get the pan out.
Yeah. Like food or dessert?
Yeah.
Food?
Well, I guess both. Just answer both.
God, I just love food. I don't know.
I just love food.
I do love food. I don't like boring food. I don't
Yeah.
like, pale food. I like lots of color. We need to spray that.
Yeah.
So you're going to spray your pan. I mean, I used to love pasta carbonara, but I don't eat pasta anymore, so that's very sad.
Yeah, she's keto.
Well, ish. I cheat whenever he's out of the house.
Yeah, because my dad has no willpower, right?
Yes. So, love steak.
I sprayed a bit too much.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna wipe it down a bit.
Let me get a little bowl of water.
Yeah, for our hands. What was the first video game you saw me play?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask what was my first video game.
Well, what was your first video game?
My first video game was Pong, and I thought it was stupid. It was on Nintendo. Huh?
Based.
It was just, you moved this, so you had this little dial.
Uh-huh.
So your first video was Duck Hunt.
Yeah, my first video game was Duck Hunt.
Yeah, she played Duck Hunt at her grandmother's, but they cheated. They went up to the screen and just shot, and they got all the ducks.
Well,
Somebody
the ducks deserved it.
Somebody taught you that. I don't know who.
I think it was
that
my
me?
cousins.
Tom.
So what was your favorite, what's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert? I love tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Yum yum. Do I make it? No.
Yeah,
But I have a
somebody else
friend.
can
I have a friend in quilting who's an Italian grandma, and she makes me stuff. So
Yeah, she made those cookies.
pizzelles, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's on Twitch, so I can tell you guys this. I tell her that I eat them and I give them to my neighbor because I don't eat cookies. So I don't think her name's Irene. She's in her 80s. I'm pretty sure she's not on Twitch.
Nobody tell Irene.
Don't tell Irene because then
It's a secret.
Then she'll stop making me cookies.
Yeah.
That I don't eat.
No, I eat them when I'm here.
Yeah. They were in the freezer. They were ready for
They were ready.
the
for my sweet
visitors.
tooth.
So what we did is we greased the pan and she's putting everything down. And we're almost ready to put it in the oven. You might need a knife or the spoon to get it. So,
Don't want any of it to go to waste.
it's good. Good stuff.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pound of butter.
Yeah, how can you go wrong?
Okay, so I'm gonna let
Me.
her do this because I don't have the wing power.
Yeah.
So you're gonna spread it out, but eventually you're gonna need a bowl of water. So we just use the water.
I'm gonna
Our
use your
hands are clean.
hands.
Yeah,
I have to
press
actually.
them
I'm
all
gonna
down.
wash my hands because I've been licking them and smacking my lips together. I'm telling her. Don't tell her. Has your mom ever gotten drunk on a boat? Mom, have you ever been drunk on a boat? Wait, what?
You know the boat story.
The boat story?
The houseboat. You thought I was gonna drown.
What?
Mashana.
I don't remember this.
Oh gosh. Okay, yes, that is true. It's probably more than one time, but
I love getting drunk on boats.
so we rented a houseboat
Uh-huh.
in Pennsylvania
Uh-huh.
with friends of ours.
Uh-huh.
So they were two couples, and then all the kids.
Yeah.
And so we were on this boat. And she's quite the camper person. So it's like, yeah, you're not going to take a shower. You're just going to wash your hair out in the water. I'm like, whatever. Not camper. So yeah, cool, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we were pretty snockered. I don't know why.
Snockered?
Very snockered. Yeah.
Snockered.
Yeah.
That's such a good word.
And so we went in the water after drinking.
Yeah.
And I was just floating around, and Megan, we were very worried about me being snockered and drowning. But I could swim before I could walk, so I was fine.
Yeah, you were like an avid swimmer.
Well, we were allowed one sport, and that was it.
I'm gonna use my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick.
Yeah.
My face. Why is this not connecting?
I'm doing the best I can. I'm sorry.
It's okay. 1 second. Hold on. My phone disconnected. Oh, it's working now. Cool. Cool.
I don't know how all this works.
It's
It's a mystery.
you don't need to know. That's
good.
fine.
That's all right. So she's gonna go wash her hands.
Yeah. You were super drunk on the houseboat.
Yep. Didn't die. Didn't drown. That's good.
You've been on cruises before too.
Yeah, but the alcohol's so expensive. You don't drink that much. And even if you do, yeah.
You have to get the package.
Yeah, we got the package, but I don't remember getting drunk.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we're gonna press this down.
We have to use our hands. Got to get dirty with our hands.
Here, scrape that off. You want every last little bit. There we go. I'll leave it in case you want to lick it.
I'll eat that.
Put it over here by the other spoon. So this is supposed to go in a jelly roll pan. I don't have one here, so this is the best we can do. This is just a
Make it work.
sided cookie sheet.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
In the oven it goes.
How long?
I think it's 15 to 20 minutes. Let me look at the thing. Okay. Yeah, 15. We'll set a timer for 15, and then we'll check it.
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And then the next ingredient, you can't miss it. Where is this? Where does it go? Oh, here, right there. No, it's right here. You should have seen the grocery store so picked over
Yeah.
this morning. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Leah's mom has got it going on. Okay, guys, please don't sexualize my mother.
I'm old. They didn't put any gray in my hair, but I got lots.
They probably a little bit of it. I thought it would be cute if you had a little bit of gray
I
hair.
got quite a bit. I'm done with the
You're
establishment
done with
telling
dyeing?
me. I'm done with them telling me I need to dye my hair. I'm done.
Let's see. What was my favorite food growing up?
Macaroni and cheese.
It still is.
And hot dogs. You liked hot dogs and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
And I always put a piece of broccoli on there for decoration.
I would eat the broccoli if it had cheese on
Eventually. Well, yeah. I learned that later.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That was an easy question.
How many grandkids are you expecting from me?
None.
You
I've already been told.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm probably not gonna have any kids, so it's best to not have any expectations, right?
I'm cool with whatever.
Barren witch. Shut the fuck up, duologues. Who is your least favorite child?
Well, could I pick your cousins?
They were children once.
Yeah. Like I said, they're all different.
My least favorite child, Ashley.
So if I was okay, my least favorite child to craft with would be probably Kyle or Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to
With me, yeah.
to cook with. Not the boy. He's good at taking out the recycling if I ask.
It's
It just depends on
situational.
what
It's
you're doing.
situational.
Yeah.
Situational child favoritism.
Yeah, and some like to do active things, and
Yeah.
some like to not, and
Yeah.
so that's the answer. That's as good as you're gonna get.
What is my most embarrassing moment?
I can't really think of anything.
Oh wow. that's
Oh,
nice.
I think it was maybe the jelly shots and the
No.
Not
Okay.
that?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
but it may not have been at the time.
It's
but
when
later.
I smashed my face after taking too many Jello shots in
that's
college.
probably-
That's my most embarrassing moment, Chad. Is that
Because
what you wanted to
it
hear?
keeps coming back.
It keeps coming back.
It doesn't go away. But I've got those too.
Yeah.
I've got the octobong in the garage after the wedding with all the nieces and nephews. Yeah, I got that. Then there's also the hot tub with
Tell me I'm an
too
accident.
much wine. No,
Well-
I did not say that. We were planning on moving. That's all. So you came with us. There. Yeah.
Yeah. Is your daughter using her job to build herself a robot spouse?
I think that they're working on a dog first. Right?
Yeah. I want
Aren't
a
you
dog.
working on a dog?
I want a robot dog.
There we
before I
go.
have
There we
a
go.
robot spouse.
Yeah.
Wine and hot tubs is a bad combo.
It is very bad.
No, I think every time I've learned too much information from you, it's been because of a wine and a hot tub.
Yeah, but it's a bad idea.
You told me everybody's on the spectrum
Yes.
after too much wine in a hot tub.
But it's true. Everybody
I
is
was
on the
an
spectrum.
accident.
No, I didn't say that. I said we were moving, and it was like, oops.
So I was no longer planned.
You were like, oh.
I was planned until I was not planned,
Correct.
which was.
But then you were like, it was too late. Yeah. And then you got to be an Arizona baby. So there you go. You're desert rat.
This one's from the. I have an idea of who this is from. These questions are anonymous, but this man sounds very Italian. Not really a question. I just want to express my gratitude for everything Leah does in and out of stream. She's not only a very dedicated and fun entertainer, but also an incredible and good, gentle person that actively and passively helped me and probably many others become better people with both efforts and in her works and the community that spawned from her. To have some sort of question here to Mamasimov, do you like the pretty art your daughter got you?
Pretty art. Oh, yeah.
You
I
like
do.
it?
Did you make it?
Yeah,
It's awesome.
That's
yeah.
rough, boy.
Yeah, but it's very flattering. But if you saw me in person,
I think it's pretty similar. The only thing you said is that your boobs aren't as big.
well, yeah, I like wear high t-shirts, but yeah.
No, sometimes not that low, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Except for like now, like the having to wear the camis now because I can't get stuff on.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a brat was I as a kid?
Maybe a 5.
A 5. That's generous.
Yeah, you were normal.
I thought it was pretty.
You were pretty
irritating.
good. No, you weren't. You irritated you
My brother.
irritated others. Yeah, not me. You were pretty good, and you were sweet. You know, until like 4th or 5th grade when everybody got nasty.
Yeah.
But they were nastier than you.
That's true. What kind of cookies are you making? We're making toffee bars.
So they're it's like a butterscotch blondie underneath with chocolate on top. So it's really not toffee. Toffee's typically brown sugar and butter, and then you cook it on a stove, but they're pretty darn good. And then you have to have Hershey's chocolate.
What's the biggest cookie you ever made? You made like cookie cakes.
Yeah, we do a chocolate chip cookie bar thing.
Yeah.
I like to make cupcakes. That's my favorite.
She would
thing.
make cupcakes. Yeah, one of her hobbies. You've gone through several like hobbies, right? You've done like, you started with stamping, and then you had smocking. Wait, you had smocking
was
then
first.
stamping.
Yeah.
Then
Glass.
yeah, glass blowing, and
Sewing,
quilting. Yeah, you go through all sorts of
Baking,
hobbies.
yeah.
Yeah, baking.
I baked a lot of the house before the one we're in back east because the oven was great. The one back east now, the oven's not great, so I don't bake as much.
Yeah, glass blowing. Yeah, she has like a torch.
I make icicles and beads, and
They're really pretty. What was I like as a baby?
you were a good baby.
I was a good baby.
Really good baby.
I was a good baby.
Yeah, and she was so cute. She had these two little streaks that went up the side of her head that were blonde, and we always went to the grocery store when the kids went to preschool, and everybody's like, "Oh, look at her hair! It's so cute." And one lady asked me if I bleached it. I'm like, "She's 18 months old."
Of course
no.
not. Yeah, no.
No, I don't think so. The only one thing is you didn't like getting in the pool, so you had to have your own little pool,
Like a tiny pool.
little kiddie pool.
Yeah. What's your opinion on the word Latin X?
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly. I don't know why you guys asked her that.
X is a letter in the alphabet. That's my
is.
opinion on that. Yeah.
Um,
Then comes Y and Z.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're so smart, Mom. Did you get any souvenirs from your daughter from her trips this year? Normally I don't bring you souvenirs because I don't think you want them.
Like you give me like the tchotchkes that work on the tech tchotchkes.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
gave you some
that.
stuff from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought you the like strap for your phone.
And I think
don't
you
know
get
if
me
still
lip.
use that.
I love lip balm. You give me that. Because it's very dry here, so I have lip balm everywhere.
Yeah, she has like every bag has lip balm in it.
I don't like a lot of junk.
Yeah, you can't have too much shit.
I already have enough.
Who do you think your daughter got most of her traits for? Is she more like you or like my dad?
Probably more like me.
Yeah, you think? I think there's certain things that
Certain
I'm really
things.
like dad though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I get the like ADHD from dad.
I just go 90 miles an hour.
I think
And
both
usually
of
I
you
can
do.
focus.
Both of you do 90 miles an hour. And so it's like, it's good though because you guys match.
I make lists. That's how I stay organized.
Yeah.
So.
Did Leah ever wander off in a mall or somewhere else?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was usually when her father was watching her.
Leah is high maintenance, so she got that from him. True. What does your mom think of wiener dogs? What do you think about
Dachshunds?
wiener dogs?
They're kind of cute, but I feel bad for them because their backs get hurt.
Oh, because they're too long.
Yeah, they're cute. A friend of mine has one. She's someone that has these. I guess they're minis,
I don't know. Gus
but they're
is,
not real dogs.
Gus is weird though.
Yeah, Gus is very weird, but he's funny.
Yeah,
He's
like,
a Frenchie.
He's like strange.
He's a gigantic Frenchie,
He's
40-some pounds.
He's so big.
But he's not fat, but he's always on a diet.
Yeah, he's he's a little chunky.
Yeah. I like all dogs, but I love labs, but they're getting too big for me.
Do you think it's possible to rekindle a dying star?
Probably not. I don't know much about.
About stars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that they're in the sky,
Mhm.
and sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know the constellations, so.
Yeah. You don't know how space
Well,
works.
Yeah, I can find the Big Dipper and Little Dipper, but that's about it.
What's your favorite constellation? Big Dipper.
I guess it would be because that's where
'Cause
I
that's
know
what you
where it
remember.
is.
What do you think of of Leah's cool and mysterious boss, the dual logs?
I hear things are great. That's all we know.
He's annoying.
Oh, is he annoying?
he's
Okay, now I
annoying.
know he's annoying.
He's annoying. Chat, you're lucky she talked me out of requiring us to have your name. Leah, can I have a cookie? Yeah, when they're done.
They're not done
They're
yet.
not done yet. That's most of the questions. I can pull up a picture of a Pikmin and show you it.
I don't know what a Pikmin is.
They wanted me to show you three things.
Okay.
So, this is a Pikmin.
Huh. Looks like one of those.
They're like little guys.
Like one of those cartoons that the little kids
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And they
What do they do?
They carry stuff. They help you carry stuff. They do little
Oh.
chores for you.
Oh, but they're not real.
They're not. This is like a video game character,
Oh. I mean, that would be really cute to like hang on a purse.
right? Isn't
Yeah.
it cute? Which color is your favorite? Which Pikmin's your favorite? There's red, yellow, blue, purple, white, rock, pink.
I think the
ice.
yellow.
You like the yellow one?
Yeah.
He's my favorite too.
Yeah. This one looks crazy. The pink
The
one.
pink one?
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
its
it's kinda
eyes
ugly,
are.
right?
Yeah. And then this guy's like, you know.
Oh, what do you think their names are? This one.
It looks like an ant.
Yeah, I think the red one is ant,
It looks like an ant to me.
but the yellow one,
Looks like an alien.
like an alien.
Yeah.
What about the blue one?
Same. Just a
Alien.
different color. And then that's a fat
Yeah, but if you had
alien.
to give him like a name like John or like
Oh.
Michael.
Well, we could do reddy, yellow, bluey, purpley.
Yeah. What's this one then? Is this?
that is go out and get some sunshine.
Oh, it's not Whitey.
No, we can't say that.
I can't say Whitey.
I think it's against the rules. Yeah. And I guess they can't call that one a fat one because that would be
Yeah,
not nice.
Okay. Not that. Yeah, he's chunky. He's husky.
Well, there we go. But
You
he's
know?
yeah.
Maybe show her Jumbo. You want to see Jumbo Josh? Show you Jumbo Josh. No, somebody asked to see Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon.
Who's Jumbo Josh?
I'll show you.
Okay.
It's that guy. That's Jumbo Josh.
Oh.
What do you think his name is?
That's like a crazy dragon. Like,
If you had to name him.
well, what is his name? Is his name Galaxy Eye Photon Dragon? That's
Yeah,
his
but
name?
what if you had to give him a name?
Oh, Fred.
Fred?
Yeah, he looks like a Fred.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
Bit of a Fred.
Yeah. Looks like he likes the neighborhood. So, like, the guy, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, Fred.
Mr. Rogers. Who's the last one? Would you be willing to come on stream for Femcell Friday? Chat, I can't have her in front of all of that.
I forgot what it was anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to do that one.
Okay.
That's the one
I
where
know
I'm
you
like,
guys
I don't
told
want
me
you
what it
watching
was, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. That's the problem. I don't remember things.
How long do we have? Alexa, how much time is left?
You have 10 seconds left.
Ooh. Perfect timing. How's it look?
Looks good.
Does it need to come out?
I think it might need another like 5 minutes. See the
Okay.
5 there?
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
Alexa, set timer 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Almost ready.
Alexa, stop. I think that's all the questions we have.
We're gonna have to start opening up chocolate bars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay. Do not let her on. Hashtag only the boys will understand. True.
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Which did you like having more, girls or boys?
I understood girls better.
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
I open all of these, right?
Yeah, we'll use them all. I think that girls are really hard in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, boys are just, I don't understand.
Yeah.
So, like, they're just a different breed. So I just kind of like, okay,
Do you know what yaoi is?
no.
Good. Yaoi is when it hurts and you go, youch.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah, I did that.
Ouch.
Yeah, a week ago, I did that. Yowie.
What are the most valuable things to buy at Costco?
Oh, well. Pretty much anything you can freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just two of us, so we freeze everything.
Yeah.
But, we buy most of our stuff at Costco.
Yeah.
Candy's cheaper. We don't buy sodas usually there because they're not cheaper. It's cheaper to get it on sale at the store. I don't know. I don't know how two people get so much Costco stuff. I have no idea. But we do.
Tell her about the Costco guys. Have you seen the Costco guys before?
Well, Daddy was watching it last night, but I wasn't paying attention.
I'll show you.
It was a topic of conversation that we're Costco guys. That's all I heard.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we have to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
Yeah, buy the package of them.
Costco guys. Of course we have to try out the furniture.
We're Costco guys. Of course we work out with the tires.
We're Costco guys. What the heck is this thing?
They need it.
We're Costco guys. Of course we look at every TV in the place every time we come in.
We're Costco guys. Of course we get the sample even though we bought the thing the last 3 times we were here.
We're Costco guys. Of course we cool off in the milk fridge.
There you go.
Costco guys. I'm still eating my chicken bake. We're Costco.
That's the
So,
that's the
well, one of
Costco
their
guys.
things, I mean, their pizza is a great deal.
Yeah.
This is like $10 for a pepperoni pizza. So we'll go and we'll order that before we shop and just pick it up on our way out. Usually for your brother.
Mm-hmm. Can you believe they got famous for that shit? No.
No,
No, you can't believe that.
no.
You think it's pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
It's actually not entertaining at all.
It's predictable.
Yeah, it's like not funny.
It's like, yeah, I mean, we buy a lot of stuff at Costco, but, like eggs and butter and milk but you can get it other places. But right now, you don't want to go to Costco. Nobody, don't go to Costco. It's crazy.
It is crazy outside right now.
It's absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So we got our chocolate ready, so as soon as it comes out, we'll plop it on top.
About 5 more minutes. Wait, no, less than that.
Less than that.
Less than that.
What else we get at Costco? Got a table the last time.
Would you eat sushi from a gas station?
First of all, I wouldn't eat sushi.
You don't
Fish
like
needs
sushi.
to be cooked. That's gross. So the answer would be no.
Uh-huh.
And the only place I would eat anything from is maybe a Royal Farms. Their chicken's really good.
Yeah.
Their chicken sandwiches or whatever, but no.
I think the only gas station I would eat sushi from would be like Japan 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Does she throw hands in the Costco? Huh?
Would you throw hands in the Costco parking lot?
What's that mean?
Would you get into a fight in the Costco parking lot?
Oh yeah, I have.
Wait, you've gotten into a fight in the Costco
Well,
parking lot?
almost, yeah. Yeah. This big heavy guy, like I'm driving and he goes right in front of me.
Alexa, stop.
Like he moves that fast that, yeah.
You almost fought him. This looks great.
Yeah, I almost clipped him.
This is ready.
And then it was all my fault. And he was the one that tried to walk in front of me.
It's a little gelatinous in the middle. Is this done?
It'll settle. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll settle. But yeah, I told him to go eat a hot dog.
To put it nicely. I told him to go eat a hot dog.
I did. I was not
So
very
much
nice
kinder
about
than
it.
being like, you should go.
No, I told him to F off. I called him an effing idiot.
You could.
But he deserved it.
He did deserve it.
Yeah.
I think if they deserve it, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. So when the kids were little, I had to watch what I was saying when I would drive because I'd say stuff and then they'd repeat it.
I thought it was funny. Actually, I think it's helped me out in my life, actually.
I got to start calling them idiots because it was better than
Boneheads.
dickheads.
You used boneheads a lot.
Yeah, asshole.
But now that I think about it, bonehead just means dickhead, doesn't it?
Pretty much. I think they'll still spread anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let that sit on there a minute. I put those a little too close together, but it'll be all right. So the heat from baking it is going to melt the chocolate. So
What
I
are my
would
mom's-
normally do during this is start doing dishes while this was going.
Yeah.
But that would make too much noise,
It
so
would
we're
make
not going to
too
do
much
that.
noise. Well, once this is all melted, we'll probably end. What are her thoughts on glorp chat? I don't think my mom knows what glorp is.
What?
Is Mamasimov a fast driver on the road?
No, I drive like a grandma.
You drive safe.
I'm very
you drive
safe.
defensively.
Yeah.
But you do curse.
So well, I go with the speed of the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So here, speed of the traffic, it's posted at 65, and if you don't go 75, they're going to run you over.
Yeah.
Or they might shoot you. So
Oh my god.
you just have to be. Everybody's got a gun. It's the Wild West.
Are you Roseanne Barr? Who's Roseanne Barr?
No, I am not. I can walk up and down stairs. Thank you very much.
Who's Roseanne Barr?
From the Roseanne Barr show.
Oh.
She got crazy.
Yeah, you think she's crazy?
Yeah, she got kicked off TV. I don't know what she did. She did something bad.
Huh.
She was a comedian, and then she had a show. It was
Uh-huh.
a good show. Now then, it went to the Connors, and she got kicked off. But
I miss Roseanne. She was actually a good person. Was she?
yeah,
I don't think you
I
can
think she
be-
was. She was very honest.
I don't know that you can be famous and a good person.
Yeah, but that's part of the problem, I think.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a spatula.
An offset.
Doesn't matter. It might be in there. Oh look, you can look and see if there's anything there.
Okay.
You might have to just use the other spatula. I don't have all my stuff here.
Wouldn't they be here?
Use this.
Mama, this.
Yeah, there it is. Good job.
And then
Good
you use
job.
an offset spatula to spread it. Roseanne said some racist stuff. Well,
Is that what it was?
That makes sense. That would be
Yeah.
a reason to get kicked off of TV.
Yeah, the problem with people, like, she's older than I am. It's just like you lose your filter.
Yeah.
And things were very different when we grew up.
Yeah.
You want to go all the way to the edges, as far as you can get to the edges. Unless you like the part that's crunchy without any chocolate. Like my parents, they were not racist, but some of the stuff that came out of their mouth, holy crap.
Was probably like pretty racist.
It sounded really bad, but that's what they were raised with.
Yeah.
So you got to give us old folks a break sometimes. We don't do it on purpose.
You just start saying shit.
And I still have a filter. So you don't want to talk to the grandmother because she has no filter and you don't know what's coming out of her mouth.
Well, I don't think I'm ever gonna put her on stream.
No,
I
I
actually
think-
haven't spoken to her in like
I think that
over a year.
she might get you kicked off
Yeah, I think she would get me banned for toss.
because she has no filter.
I think she's one of the people I'm most similar to, though.
Well, you get the filter thing from her.
I get the ADHD thing from her.
Well, I think Daddy's got it too, but he controls it. Mm-hmm. He's got. I mean, sometimes you just have to have mechanisms to cope with.
He just like doesn't
Issues.
talk half the time.
Well, he says he runs out of words.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, I have words. I don't ever run out of words.
Sometimes I run out of words, but that's because I use them all with these guys streaming.
No, I never run out of words.
But we could have a stream with Leah's mom. Leah's mom. No, Leah.
So
No.
it's so the grandmother I'm talking about is not my mom. My mom has passed away, but it's my husband's mom, and she's a whole
She's a
lot.
hoot.
She's a hoot, but I would not subject anybody to her. I've had my share. And
I've never seen Leah run out of words. Her yapping is my inspiration. Thanks. Mamasimov is a yapper confirmed. No, you're just good at talking. You're very social.
Huh?
Yeah, you're just very social. I think that's it. We finished it. It's all done, chat. Look.
So what we'll do is you need to let it settle a little
Yeah.
bit before you can cut the chocolate, or else it's a big mess. But
That's toffee
we'll
bars.
take some pictures of them later.
Yeah, we'll post it on Twitter.
So if you were fancy, which we are not, you could add chopped pecans on top. But then
Yeah.
again, you run the
It
risk
ruins
of
the
anybody.
texture.
Yeah, I don't
I like the
it.
texture.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
smooth texture.
But
But thanks for coming on, Mom.
yeah, it was fun.
I think they're excited to see you look at the butts on Thursday.
That'll be fun. I
Um,
don't understand any of it, so it'll be and I'm not doing any research ahead of time, so I'll be surprised.
You want to help me pick out who I should raid?
I don't know what that means.
We're gonna send you off to one of my friends. We're gonna send all the viewers off to one of my friends.
Oh, okay.
Who's live? Let's see. Can send you guys over to. Why don't we send you over to Gage? Very nice young man.
Oh, Gage. Hi, Gage.
Gonna tell him, chat. The raid message should be Leah as a mom raid. Leah's mom says hi.
Hello.
So we'll be back on Thursday. I'm not gonna be streaming as much this week because it is Thanksgiving week and I want to spend as much time with my mom as I can.
And Dad.
So
And Dad.
yeah,
And Dad.
and Dad. But he's at work right now, so
He's got the credit card.
he does. Oh, he does have the credit card.
I mean, I do too. I just don't pay for it.
And we'll be back on Thursday. All right, guys. I love you guys very, 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 very much. Enjoy Gage, and I'll see you guys Thursday. We'll see you guys. Bye. Hold on, my computer's really slow. I gotta switch the screen.
I kept doing it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.